Hi, my name is Shawn Pokrop, and I'm currently in the History Department's 4+1 program, earning my master's degree in Applied History with a concentration in Museum Studies. I'm also the current graduate assistant for the Fashion Archives and Museum of Shippensburg University. This semester, I'm currently working on a few different projects. First, I'm working on getting our social media pages fully up and running. It's been a fun experience since when I first started working on them, I had absolutely no social media skills at all. We try to educate and entertain our followers with fun things like fashion facts, outfit videos, and even just everyday life as a fashion museum. I also take all the pictures you see posted to our social medias as well. It's been great getting to work with so many different pieces from our collection and getting to try out new techniques when it comes to photography. So make sure to check out our TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. The second is working with Dr. Balke on preparations for the Costume Society of America conference that the Fashion Archives is hosting this November. This conference brings in people from all over the world for the love of all things fashion. Besides that, I help work with our volunteers and interns, teaching them how to properly mount textiles for exhibits, catalog items, and learn basic museum skills. What inspired me to study history? Well, I actually have my mom to thank for that one. She started taking me to museums before I can even remember. We would make it a regular thing to visit at least one museum every time we went on vacation. I was also a Titanic nerd from little on up and always had a fascination with historic preservation when it came to preserving the items that they retrieved from the wreck. And of course, I had to go to the Titanic exhibit when it came to Philadelphia. Then in high school, I had some of the best history teachers I could have ever asked for, and ended up taking every single history class my school had to offer. It was then I knew I wanted to study history and one day become a historian. What are my goals for my degree? Well, that was a tricky one. When I first came to SHIP back in 2018, I had one goal in mind, and that was working in a national park. Then, of course, a global pandemic happened, shattering all my plans to intern at a national park over the summer. My only option was to intern at the Fashion Archives. And here I learned to love museum work and knew I wanted to work in a museum one day. The Fashion Archives let me discover who I wanted to be and has given me so many wonderful opportunities to grow in my career. I was actually able to intern at the Fountainhead Antique Auto Museum in Fairbanks, Alaska, thanks to the archives. There, I got to learn so much about costume and automotive history, and I fell even more in love with museum work and actually rediscovered a passion for national parks when I visited Denali National Park with my mom while she was visiting me. Hopefully after graduation in the spring, I plan to travel to Temple University to be in their National Park Service program to gain my Park Service certification so I can work in a national park as well as work in a museum doing exhibit installation and work towards my dream job of being a museum curator.